Hey sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Michaela Barnhart and I am a second grade teacher in upstate South Carolina, as well as a teacher on maternity leave right now because I just had a baby boy back at the end of July. So all that said though, today's video is going to be our weekly plan with me for next week. I am planning in my Erin Condren life planner as usual, so definitely check them out if you need a planner. They're amazing. I love them, hands down. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at what we have going on next week. So here is September. Next week is going to be the week after Labor Day, or I guess it'll be the week of Labor Day. So we are getting back from camping on Monday. Of course, there's no daycare, no school, nothing like that going on. Tuesday is a teacher work day. I'm thinking about maybe dropping in just to kind of see where things are at because my first official day back from maternity leave is going to be the 9th. So if I go in on Tuesday, that would kind of give me a little bit of an idea of what I would be looking at instead of just walking in, you know, Monday morning, not knowing what's been going on. But work day on Tuesday, I also have a hair appointment. We have a ball game. That's my nephew's ball game. Gatlin has an ENT appointment. He had tubes put in his ears back in January. So this is just like a checkup to see, you know, if they're still there, still working, whatever. For those of you that don't know, Gatlin is my toddler. He is 2. And then on Friday, it's payday, and we're also going to have a little mommy, daddy, and Gatlin day. We're going to take him to the Children's Museum in South Carolina. We're going down to Columbia. And then we're probably gonna go out to eat for lunch or something, but we're gonna take him. My mom's gonna keep the baby. She's gonna keep Hudson so that we can focus on hanging out with Gatlin for a day, because I think he would really enjoy that and really needs that right now. So that is our week though, so we definitely have some more going on than what we had this week. Here's what this week looked like. We had a few little ball games in the evening, and today is Thursday. We do have a checkup for Hudson. It's his 1-month checkup, but other than that, it's been a pretty normal, easy week. So definitely a good one though. But let's go ahead and jump right into planning for next week. So we have September 2nd through the 8th. To plan this week out, I've pulled a couple things. So of course I have my planner cake kit. This is actually kit 641. It is the mini kit that matches the monthly kit that I did. So you can see it has the same or similar florals. So we have the sampler sheet. I have the thin washi, which is sheet A06, and then A04, which is the header. That's pretty much what I pick up every week. And then I also pulled out 2 of my little scripts or event labels. This is event label number 2 and 84 for church, and then for mom's house because we eat at my mom's house every Friday night for dinner. So that is what I've pulled. So let's just go ahead and jump right into laying them down. Alrighty, so to get started, I'm going to put down the little strips at the top. I pretty much set up the base of the week the same every single week. I've tried a few different things, but I pretty much just like to do the exact same thing every week. I've kind of found what works for me. So that's what we're gonna do. So we'll put this up here. I may also include the thin washi at the top just because we do have it this week, and I really like the options of the thin washi. I think they're pretty, so I'm gonna put one of them underneath just to kind of cover up some of this little space. Oh, definitely not necessary, and not something that I do every week because typically I buy the thin washi to mark out the hours that I'm at work, or if we're like, you know, have something going on all day, I'll use them just to, you know, be able to mark that time out. But I feel like this looks cute too, so we'll do this. And then let's stick down our headers. So we have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday on this side. And Monday is the 2nd. Let me check and make sure, but I'm pretty sure. All right, so yeah, Monday's the 2nd, so let's go ahead and put our little date dots on there. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Okay, and then flipping over, we'll do the exact same thing on the other side with the headers that match for that side. Okie dokie. So now that all of those are down, I'm also gonna stick down our little weekend sticker just over here early on the weekend mornings, right at that 6 o'clock mark, because I will not be awake at that point. So there is that. And then let's set up our sidebar. Again, this is pretty much gonna be the exact same thing that I did this past week. Actually, this week I ended up not even utilizing the sidebar at all because we just did not have that much stuff going on. I didn't really need a huge to-do list for the week. So I did not actually use it, which stinks, but I feel like it's kind of a waste when I put the stickers down and then I don't end up using them. But I mean, it is what it is, so not gonna fret over it too much. So we'll put that there, and then we're gonna do to do. And I like to use this little notebook thing for that. So we'll put that there. My planner is like sticking to the table today. And then we will put, I'm gonna leave a lot of space for to do, just in case. This one will be the I think I'm gonna put to contact on this one. I need to get in contact with a lady from the district that I work for, so I can put that there. We'll use the little phone. And then the last one is gonna be to go. And for that one, I just used the little car. Okay, so that sets up the sidebar. Now let's just go ahead and dive into the week. So on Monday, like I said, that is Labor Day. We are going to be coming home from camping. So I'm gonna put down, my little Hello Monday sticker to start with. And then I'm gonna put in one of these just here at the top. And I'm just gonna write Labor Day. Coming home from beach. That was a lot to put on that one, but that's okay. So we'll be coming home from the beach that day, and I think I'm gonna use this little house sticker just because I never get to use that, so we'll put that there. And then also, actually that's it on Monday. Sorry, that's it on Monday. Tuesday is where we have our more busy day. So we have our hair appointment, I think is at 10. Yeah. So we have a hair appointment at 10. I'm gonna put that on one of these. And then we have a ball game at 6 o'clock that evening. If we end up going, I'm not sure if we'll go to that one. We don't get to go to all of my nephew's ball games, but we try to go to the ones that aren't super late, because some of his are like 7:15, 7:30, 8 o'clock, and that's a little late when you have two little ones to get in bed at night. But so let's see, we have ball game, we have hair appointment. I was trying to think, I feel like there was something else. Oh, a work day. So we'll put that at the top. Let's put, I'm gonna switch this out. I'm gonna put ball games on these little ones. And I'm also gonna use one of the little ones to go at the top to mark that this is a teacher work day. All right, so we'll put teacher work day up here. And then we'll try to find a cute little sticker to go with that. Let's use the little pencil. Okay, and then we have our 10 o'clock hair appointment. And I don't think there's one that would really go with that necessarily. We could put the little don't forget sticker with that one actually. And then down here we have a 6 o'clock ball game. Okay. And that takes care of Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we have that ENT appointment, which is at 4 o'clock. So we'll use this one that we took off. My goodness, why are we sticking? I don't understand what is going on. All right, so we'll have our 4 o'clock ENT appointment. They just checked them being his tubes in his ears. I just checked him when he went to his 2-year checkup, which was just a few weeks ago, and everything was good then, so I don't anticipate there being an issue, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't have to have them like re-put in or anything like that. So that is that though, and then I think that's pretty much it until Friday. So on Friday, like I said, we're doing our mommy and daddy like little day or whatever with Gatlin. So got a few things to put down. So we're gonna put finally Friday, and then Friday is also payday. So let's find our payday sticker, and I'm just gonna put it like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna use one of these bigger stickers at the bottom down here. I don't know exactly what time we're gonna get up and get going, and you know, all of that. We don't have a super solid plan for the day yet, but I'm just gonna stick it right here because I know it'll be sometime in the morning that we go drop Hudson off and start heading that way. It takes us a little bit to get down to Columbia, so you know, whatever. But let's put, trying to think how I want to write this. Just put mommy, daddy, and Gatlin day. And I'm gonna put, we'll just leave it at that. I don't see a cute little sticker that could go with that, so we will just leave it at that. And then we also go to my mom's house that evening, so we'll stick that down there at the bottom. We typically go to her house around 5 to have dinner. So we'll put that there, and let's find a cute little, or let's find a color that matches what I meant to say. I think I'm actually going to just use black. I feel like that'll look the best this time around. I don't know why I keep saying sorry guys. Alright, so there's that. And then Saturday we have a Clemson game, but I have to look and see what time it is. And then on Sunday we will go to church. So let's put that in. We're still, if you guys were back with us a few months ago, we left the church that I grew up in. Not necessarily left, we've been kind of going here and there. We've went since we had Hudson, just to let everybody get to, you know, like see him or whatever. But this is the big one. I don't want the big one. We stopped going there because it has gotten very, I don't know, just different than what we want. It's not contemporary at all. It definitely is like an older, it's a true Southern Baptist church. And if you're not familiar with that, that typically means, you know, you have like your older hymns. There's a hymnal book that we sing out of. So not any of like the newer contemporary music you hear on the radio. And then also just like the style of everything being done is very traditional and older, which there's nothing wrong with at all. Like I said, I grew up in that church, so I love the older hymns. I can sing Amazing Grace all day long. So there's nothing wrong with that, but my husband did not grow up in church. Jeremiah did not. He did not start attending church until, like, he started when he was a teenager because of a girl. I'm sure he started going to like a youth night or whatever at a church near him, but he did not actually start going to church until after we had been together for several years. And I went to church consistently. I was a Sunday school teacher throughout our whole time being together. I led, I guess I should say, Vacation Bible School every year for a week. I was the director of that, so I put that whole event together. I was involved in like our outreach committee. I was heavily involved in church. And so when we met, it was definitely a little bit of a clash because he wasn't raised that way. But since then, he does go to church now. He was already a believer before we met. I don't know, long story, I'm kind of getting in a tangent, but either way, he does go to church now, and he finds it extremely important. Like, we both want our kids to grow up in church, all of that good stuff, but the church that I was attending as a child is just not where we want our kids to grow up necessarily. They don't have a large youth program anymore. It's very hit or miss. They might have like 2 or 3 kids on Sunday, and 3 of those kids that come are my sister's 3 kids. So it just, I don't know. We want something a little bit better for them, and a little more that they can be involved in. So we've been kind of like just going around trying out all the churches near us and just seeing what, you know, what kind of things we like, what are we really looking for in a church. So either way though, all of that being said, we have a new church that we're going to try, and their service is at 11 o'clock on that Sunday. That was a really long-winded way to tell you that, but that is where we'll be trying out a new church that Sunday. But either way, let me just stop talking for a second and see where we're at. So we have that stuff in. Let me pause really quick. I'm gonna see what time the Clemson game is in, and then we still need to put in daycare. We need to put in dinners for the week, all of that kind of good stuff. So give me 2 seconds to see what time their game is. Alrighty, so the Clemson game is gonna be Saturday the 7th at 8 p.m. So because it's so late, I'm just gonna put it in with, usually I would use one of these. I feel like, Oscar, do you mind? He's like digging over here. I'm gonna put him in with one of these just because it is so late. I'm just gonna stick it down here at the very bottom on what would be the 8 o'clock mark. And then I think they're playing App State, I think is what it said. Yep, they're playing App State. So I'm just gonna put 8 o'clock. Clemson versus App State. I'm so excited this weekend because today obviously is Thursday, whatever today is, Thursday the 30th maybe? 29th, sorry, the 29th. The 31st, which is Saturday, they play their first like true season game against Georgia, and I am very excited, but I don't know. I'm a little concerned on how the game is gonna go, if you want me to be completely honest. But either way, you guys don't care about that. Let's go ahead and put in the days Gatlin goes to daycare. So typically he goes Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, but of course Monday is Labor Day, so they're not going to be open. So we will put in Wednesday and Thursday. And I'm just going to put that up here on this little 7 o'clock mark. We typically drop him off now around 8:30 because they are doing like school with the kids. So like this morning when I dropped him off at 8:30, they were just starting circle time, which he really likes. Apparently they were saying he really likes to tell them what he did the night before. And if you guys have worked with kids, especially kids his age at 2, there's no telling what he's telling them because he doesn't really remember the night before, to be honest, unless we did something really fun and we talked about it the next morning or something. But there's no telling what he's saying he did the night before, which is kind of funny. But let's see, let's just put, I think I wrote, yeah, I just wrote Gatlin daycare, so we'll just do the same thing. Starting the next week, so once I go back to work, because like I said, this is the week we're planning for is my last week of maternity leave, which is crazy that it's already been 6 weeks. Kind of sad, honestly. Like, I'm super excited to go back and be back in the classroom and get to meet my kids and everything because I missed the beginning of the school year this time. But I'm really sad that it's kind of come to an end at this point. But starting that next week, Hudson will also be joining Gatlin for a few days of the week at the daycare they go to, and then the other days the boys go to my mom's. But either way, that takes care of that. Now let's go ahead and mark out our spot for our dinners, and to do that I need to grab this guy. I think I'm going to mark it at the 5 o'clock mark because that's what time we eat on Fridays at my mom's, so just kind of keeps it consistent throughout the week. Oh, I meant to do the bottom one first so I don't drag across it, but it's too late, so we'll just turn it. And we'll do that one on this side. My goodness gracious. Okay, and then I'm gonna use these little like colored dots at the bottom just to cover up the time. I don't know, I just feel like that kind of adds a little something and I like it, so we're gonna do that. And then we'll do the same thing over here. And I'm actually gonna, let's pull this up really quick so I can draw all the way across. Because obviously we still eat on the weekends. Oh, wait, let's do the bottom one first. Oh, I finally remembered. That's exciting. Okay, and then we'll do one at the top. Right, and then we can put this sticker back down in the middle of these two lines. Right. Alrighty, and then I'm just gonna write in, I don't know exactly what we're gonna be doing for dinners next week, so I'm just gonna write in the word dinner on each day, and then throughout the week, or not throughout the week, but once we get a little closer to next week, I'll sit down and actually put in what we're gonna do for dinner each night, because like I said, I just don't know. And actually Sunday, I should have put up here, because we do like our bigger, we don't do dinner necessarily, we do a bigger lunch right after church. Sometimes we invite people over, but like I said, I don't know what that's going to be anyway, so we'll just leave it like we got it. And then I think after that, we're pretty much done as far as our plan with me goes. Obviously, as the week, like I said, gets closer, I'll fill in the dinners. I'll go over here and fill in anything I need to do for the week. And then each day, I just go in and make a to-do list right now because I'm pretty much just sitting at home every day. So that's kind of how I do that. But I think that wraps it up. So I hope you guys enjoyed getting to see this week's plan with me. If you have any questions about what I use or what's going on in my life, anything like that, definitely leave it down below so we can chat about it. I do have the planner that I use linked down below, as well as I think you can get $10 off of your very first purchase from Erin Condren. So check that out if you're interested in picking up the planner. I can also link Planner Kate stickers. I don't have a code or anything for them, but I can link them down below so that you can check the stickers that I used out if you're interested. But check all that stuff out. Like I said, if you have questions, leave it down below. Other than that, make sure you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe so you can stick around for all of our other planning videos to come, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, bye guys.